Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chad Kuhl gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen. You throw a couple of pitches. Next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there. Don't ground into it the whole play.
Here's Buster Posey now, and they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Posey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two and two to the Mets catcher. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First offering on its way. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Trout stands at first with one out. Pitch out, nothing doing. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Count remains full. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Next for the Mets, Starling Marte. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Mets 1 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eric Fetty, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the sixth inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the sixth. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2-1. Zero.
2-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Marte, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He can fly. I just love watching him on the bases. And this year, he's leading the team in stolen bases and a run scored. He uses his wheels to get into scoring position. Then he flies home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. Simple as that.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Grounded to third. There is Seager. And that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Tyler.
Here's Tyler Austin now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here comes the first pitch. Rosario makes a move from first. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
With Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Here it comes, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco is going to get there. 1 away. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Now at the plate, Eric Fetty. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Rosario at third. Seager at second with 1 away. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1-0 the count. One-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Hayes, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Austin Meadows. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1. Polanco's on the move. Pitch inside. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Polanco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 7.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Down the first baseline. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Batting 8. Catcher.
So striding in, Blake Swihart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the third from PNC Park. Into the box, Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Goldschmidt has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Starling Marte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Goldschmidt, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Seager, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco at the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mets leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2-0 count. The pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Eric Fetty. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now here it comes. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And here's a slider for a called strike. One run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Tyler Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. In his career, Austin brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Two and one.
That's a ball.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped him up. Seager in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Austin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball one.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Up next for the Buccos, Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marte is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows.
Left fielder, Austin Meadows.
From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Standing in, Blake Swihart, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Seager is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Tanner Scott is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Tanner Scott. The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Ahmed Rosario is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
1 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kemp is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Eric Fetty, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Rosario on second. Merrifield at first, 2 out in the inning. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Now another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Jordan Luplow will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Jordan Luplow.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. DJ LeMahieu, no hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off wide of first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And there's ball 2 now. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Tyler Austin now, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Austin is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Richard Rodriguez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, Buster Posey. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Frazier has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. One away.
Now batting, number 31.
Stepping into the box, Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Posey has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
So
Austin
striding forward
Meadows.
now, Austin Meadows. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see his total currently 4th best on this Pirate ball club. At the plate, Tony Kemp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Meadows leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-1's the count.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the seventh inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kemp comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
In now, Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Kevin Newman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Kevin Newman.
Here's a fastball called for strike one. Vizcaíno is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Still 1 and 2. Popped him up. Here comes Marte. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready once again, Tyler Austin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Posey brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. And he'll be doubled off at third. So disaster strikes there, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's wide. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count. Runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 2 and the Pirates 1. Davidas Nevoroskis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Davidas Nevoroskis.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
with Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Michael Conforto will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a hard liner, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Merrifield at third with 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Turned on down the line. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Buster Posey now. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 out, bases loaded. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Keenan Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Keenan Middleton.
Now at the plate, Hayes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Merrifield over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Up around the face. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. He was laid off and the count runs full. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On attempt misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Ready with the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Riding in, Blake Swihart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Meadows at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Sierra will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Elias Diaz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman number 44.
First offering on its way.
Goldschmidt.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Meadows is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Meadows ranging back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Whit Merrifield would be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Felipe Vasquez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 73. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th.
Ready now, Elias Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
One out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 5 for 7. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And there's ball 3. Vasquez playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Two out, nobody on. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Fetty wins his 3rd of the season. Chad Kuhl was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Felipe Vasquez hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan Station. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.